Hello everybody and welcome back to No Man's Sky. Cobalt Deal here, and we are in the third phase of the No Man's Sky Expedition 13 Adrift. And we completed in the last episode phase 2. So we're going to complete phase 3 in this episode, maybe some of 4 and 5. We're not sure. Hopefully we can get a few things taken care of and out of the way. We got a big schedule and a large plate to eat. So if you guys don't mind, before we kick everything off, why don't you hit that like button? And if you haven't done it, and if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you get notified every time I put out a new video or I go live. I do live streaming once a week on Tuesday nights at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, US. And I put out at least one video a week. I do have a survival series that I've been playing, and I put that on hold to do the No Man's Sky expedition. This way I can get this out of the way, and once the expedition is complete, I will be continuing along with the survival playthrough series, and I hope you guys stay tuned into that, and I'll throw a link to that series in the description, along with my regular playthrough series on live Wednesday nights or Tuesday nights at 6:30. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this episode. So we completed phase 2. I believe we collected the reward, which was a starship wreckage base parts, and we collected phase 1 as well. So we completed those 2 phases. We are now into phase 3, and we need to go into outer space and do the To Dreams of Stars, where we need to fly into the void in the solar system. We also need to collect bones, 8 bones, and we have to go back to another solar system that we were in, because the one we're in does not have a planetoid with any bones buried on it. It does have a temperate planet, so we could find ruins, temple ruins. Whoops, I hit that button. Big Wreck-It Ralph hands. Where we have to find ancient ruin sites as well, which is in our five ancient ruin sites in phase 4. We also need to chart 12 waypoints. We already have 6 of those, so we almost got that done. We've collected all of our nanites. We got a few things. Harvest 12 crystal sulfide, so we need to find a planet with an ocean in it. We need to find a sunken freighter, so that will be a Starship class upgrade for us, which would be nice. We'll go from a C class to a B class, I hope. And we can get a multi-tool upgrade here pretty soon too. We need to completely explore a derelict freighter in phase 4. So we're moving right along. We got quite a few things left to do, and we need to discover 3 robotic life forms. And in order to do that, we need to install, whoops, wrong button again, Dale, jeez. We need to install a cadmium drive, an emerald drive, and an indium drive. So we have the materials for our cadmium drive, which will get us to red star systems. So red suns in a solar system. So we can install that. We got some chromatic metal and we got some wiring looms. So we're going to install that right now, and we'll get that done and out of the way. Now we can fly to a red star system. And I believe there is a red star system near here where we could possibly find some robotic life forms for this phase of the quest, or this step in the quest line. Or the phase, I should say. I get so confused sometimes with the words. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. These steps in the phase that we have to complete in order to complete phase 3. And we need to reach rendezvous 3. But as we sit right now, let's jump into our ship. We still got a reward down in phase 5, which is to collect starship inventory slots, which we can do, and the nip buds will go into our nutrient processor. So what I'm going to do is throw out the nutrient processor right now. This is what we're going to do. We're going to throw that down. Let's check this out. We're going to go into our expedition, right? We're going to collect the reward. We'll get the 3 nip buds. We'll put those into our nutrient processor, and then I'm going to save the starship inventory slots, and we'll use those at a later time. So let's collect that reward. We now have that. Instead of inserting the augmentations for your cargo or your technology, we're just going to hit the Well, on my controller, it's the B button to back out. So I just exit out of the screen. It now takes those storage augmentations and puts those into our inventory. So we just have those for extra later. So we can take that and throw that into our starship. So we got 3 of those. And then we got these 3 nip buds. Let's go over to our nutrient processor, open that bad boy up, and we will drop the nip buds inside here. And if I am correct, this should stop you from getting scanned by the sentinels so they can't find the nip buds. If they do attack us, we'll have to destroy the nip buds, but the nip buds are worth money and we're gonna save those. So let's get into our starship, jump in, jump out, make that little save. We're gonna jump back in, we're gonna head up into space, and I'll see you guys up there. Now that we're in outer space, we are going to pulse drive across the solar system until something happens. So let's see what happens. As you see down in the bottom right, you can see that it's scanning for something. We don't know what it is. I apologize for the little blurriness that happens with No Man's Sky for some reason. Can't get rid of the wisps of light. Uh-oh, there it is. We stop. I bring myself to a halt. Countless miles out in the void of space, the stars fill my vision, and I try to remember how long has it been now since I woke. It feels like years, but it has been only days, weeks perhaps. It really has been years. I can no longer tell. I have seen so few of the living. My exosuit speaks to me. My starship suggests a course. I see glimpses of myself, reflections of some other reality, dutifully fulfilling all the tasks of survival that their equipment suggests. For a moment, I shut it all out. I let myself pause and dream. All right, and that should have been the completion of that. There we go, to Dreams of the Stars. So we completed that piece of the quest line. Let's go into our expedition and let's see. We can get a prepackaged flight assist override unit and a prepackaged sublight amplifier, which are both for our pulse engines. So let's collect that reward and we will install that technology into our starship. So now we have that in our starship inventory. This is the prepackaged sublight amplifier unit, which means we get better pulse engines. And where is that bad boy? I believe it's right here. Wink. Yep, right here. So we got our luminance engine, which is totally supercharged. And now we have 30% more pulse drive power. This pulse assist helps us kind of like drift, like in a car. You know how you drift around a corner or something? That's what this technology is. We can install that. I'll show you how that works. And you see, as long as we stick them together next to each other, they get that outline around the outside of the box. That gives it a adjacency bonus. So this here is maneuverability of plus 11%, which when you're flying along, you can now do like a slide when you're fighting or whatever. So when we're coming in to land on a planet, we can come in and land sideways if we so choose. But as it looks, let's see, let's check our discoveries. I know there's a frozen planet in this system, but there is no bones on it. So we need to head to the space station. Matter of fact, hold on a second. Let's go into the galaxy map and we're going to check just how far off we are from the expedition route. Now I know we've been traveling quite a ways. Let's see how far we are. There it is. There's the solar system that we need to go to, which isn't too far away. This Lizawaji, this is the one we visited already that has bones in it, so we can collect some bones there. But let's see just how far we need to go to get to our next rendezvous point, which is quite a ways away. But if we look around here for a solar system that is close to where we are, maybe we could find a red one with some bones in it. This one looks to be a red one. It might have some robotic life forms in it. We've got a few right around the area that we can check out. But let's go down to this one first, and we will get our ancient bones off this planet and hopefully pick up a little bit of extra money as well. So I will see you guys there. All right, here we are. Now let's take a look around real fast and see where that frozen planet is. It should be right near us. What's that? Ancient bones on an acrid planet. So this is a toxic planet with bones on it, and there should be a frozen planet in this system as well. There we go. Oh, that's a humid planet. Oh, that's even better. It's got storms on it, so there might be some storm crystals. So let's go to the space station first. We want to land there so we can do our little save, pick up a couple extra little bits of materials because, you know, we need those. And it creates that save in case anything happens, then we can reload and come back to this point. So let's land up in here. We'll go up to the Galactic Trade Terminal, and then we can maybe take a portal to the planet so we don't have to fly there, and we could use somebody's base as a transition point to traverse out onto the planet and collect ourselves the bones, and then we can just leave and come back up here if we need to. All right, this is a Viking system. We've already collected the nanites here. So let's go into the Galactic Trade Terminal and see what they have for us. Here's all the wiring looms. If you need wiring looms, let's pick up 15 of them. It's 846,000 units. That's quite a bit. That's almost $1 million bucks, and we've only got 8 million. Let's pick up 3 more wiring looms. This way we're covered. And the hypnotic eye, if you guys don't have one of those for that, I forgot what it was, that soul thing. Let's see, where is that? That was in our inventory, the mind arc. That's what it is. We already made one, we used it, and that's what took us through that portal. So we're good with that. Let's open this up. Whoops, turned off the light. Go figure, it's dark in here now, huh? Suspicious packet of tech. Let's get the carbon. We'll pick that up. The silicate powder, yeah, we could always use extra of that. The pugnium, that's for our new Sentinel Interceptor. I know it took a long time in the last episode to get our Sentinel Interceptor and our Sentinel Multi-Tool, but now we are set for the rest of the expedition. We could also pick up some Mordite, but we truly don't need it. We got ourselves some Facium. So everything else that we have in here, we don't need. And let's look in our inventory to see if there's anything we can get rid of. Let's throw this into our starship and this into our starship. We don't have anything here to sell, and we definitely don't have anything over... Oh, wait. Yes, we do. We have wriggling tack, those 3 biscuits. Now, you can use those, as you see down there where it says consume. It'll give you 40% life support for a limited time, which is, I believe it's like 30 seconds to a minute and a half. I'm not quite sure how long it lasts, but it's an extra buff for life support, so when you're fighting sentinels, you can use that, and you can continue to make food through your nutrient processor. But me, I'm going to turn around and sell these things because I don't use them, and it'll give us a little bit of a cash boost in our bank account. So we'll get rid of that. It's 169,000 units. We got some dirty bronze. We can refine that in our refiner, and that will give us, I believe, either gold or silver. And we got glowing minerals as well, which will help us to where we can refine those as well, make more materials. But we really don't have anything else extra to sell. We got a Gravitino ball. I want to save that Gravitino ball. I'm sure we'll use it later for something. Yeah, we ain't got nothing else left here. Let's get out of here. Let's head over to the other side. I want to stay on task. We're going to try and not make this episode as long as the last one. I know the last one was pretty long. It was almost 2 hours. It was a little over 2 hours long. That's because we're trying to get that Sentinel Interceptor, because that was the most important part. Because if you take this expedition save and you turned it into a normal save that you use for your own playthrough, you can, I forgot where I was going with it. Whoopsie. You can continue with all the stuff, so you're setting yourself up for success. Let's check out the terminal and see what's in this system that maybe we could go to. What I look for is the pictures, right? I look for the pictures, if it's a frozen planet or a toxic planet, and then I look at the titles of the base, because sometimes people title their bases for bones or things like that. So that's what I'm looking for. See, this is a frozen base right here. That might be a good one to go to. I'm not quite sure, but we'll check it out in just a minute. I want to look at some other bases to see what we can find. We need to find ourselves a paradise planet as well, so we could set up a base. I don't see anything. Drop pod recovery shack. I don't see anything. We already collected our 1600 meter step or our quest part. I don't see any of that, so let's blow through this pretty quick and see if we can't get ourselves a base set up somewhere too, because I want to collect the bones out of this system. See, there's a nanite farm, so people are probably collecting fungal mold there or something. This is Rendezvous 2. Let's see. I don't see too much going on through here. Here's another frozen base. Let's try this one, boys and girls. And if this ain't it, I guess we'll have to take the teleporter back if they have one in their base. If they don't, then we're kind of stuck and we'll have to figure it out from there. So I'll see you guys down on the ground. All right, we made it to their base. Oh my gosh. We are stuck inside with our starship, boys and girls. Okay, let's take a look around. Ooh, look, a crashed ship. Can you beat that, right? Look at this. Frost, crystal, copper, dioxide, and silver. There are no bones on this planet. Did we go to the wrong system? I bet you we did. Yes, we did, boys and girls. We went back to the system that we were in previously. So, this is an epic fail by Cobalt Dale. I want you guys to see this first. We went to the wrong base. So, we need to jump back into our starship, take off, head back into space, and now we will fly to the frozen planet in the system we were just in. We went back to the system that we were in before. So we're going to come out into outer space here, and I will see you guys back in the next system, all right? All right, boys and girls, we're coming into the atmosphere. In the next system, a planet with, what is that? Look at there. Somebody built themselves a ladder all the way up into the sky. Wow. Lucky we didn't hit that coming into the atmosphere. But we are on a toxic planet. So we're going to land here. It's got ancient bones on it. Hopefully we could find ourselves some bones. I don't want to mess around too long on this planet, but we need to find ourselves a building or a landing pad to land at. So we'll take this over here. What's this? Hopefully we can get in here pretty quick. If not, we'll just land. It doesn't matter. There we go. We need to hit this waypoint anyways, because that'll be number 7 of 12. So we can complete that as we go along. So let's get over here. Let's check our goodie boxes first. Gotta make sure we can get some loot to sell, so we can make ourselves a little bit of extra money. What do we get? We got ourselves a microprocessor. Perfect. All right, let's start scanning some stuff. Scan the plants, scan the animals. We've scanned all the plants and rocks and stuff. But with our new upgraded multi-tool and the scanner devices that we picked up, that will give us extra money. But our target sweep says that we got to go in that direction in order to find some ancient bones. So while we're slinking around here, we could do a bunch of scanning, and we'll have to use foot power to go find some bones. Hopefully we can find something really close. What's that? A sentient plant? We don't want to go there. What's this? There's another animal. Hopefully we can get all the animals scanned up too. That would be nice. Oh, can't see that one. Let's get out of there. We'll keep going this way. Hopefully we can get over here close to some bones. It would be nice, wouldn't it? I don't see anything on a scanner. This is terrible. There's a beacon down there. We could probably head down that way. Let's collect us some materials as we're here. Get us some dihydrogen, pick up resources if you want to pick up carbon and all that kind of stuff while you're here. This would probably be the place to do it. Let's scan this rock. I mean, we got this new multi-tool. This multi-tool burns through rocks and stuff. I collected a little bit of materials right before I started the episode. This way we could progress quite a bit through the game or the phase. This way we don't have to continuously stop. I know it took a long time in the last episode for us to get through. So I'm doing the best I can to keep us on track. You know, epic fails by Cobalt Dale. You know how that goes, right? Let's see, where is that beacon? I know that beacon was around here somewhere. I was looking, there it is over there. But I don't see any bones close to us. Our target sweeper lets us know where the bones are at. Let's see, there's that beacon. Let's get over to that beacon. Hopefully that'll get us a little bit closer to maybe finding some bones. I can't believe we landed in a spot where there's no bones. Let's hit up all these boxes and we'll take that for our loot. Nothing like free resources. I like the fact that they got free resources laying everywhere. So we picked up a dihydrogen jelly microprocessor. Dihydrogen jelly helps us with our healing. There we go. There's another creature. Get those creatures scanned. Hopefully we get all 32 creatures because that's another step in a different phase. Let's check it out with the beacon. We'll find out where a minor settlement is on this planet, and maybe we'll fly over there and find some bones at that location as well. But minor settlement detected, back the way we came, and how far is that? 3 hours by foot. So I want to look around just a little bit more, maybe find some more things to scan. Uh-oh, a sentinel's near us. There's a buried mineral. Let's run over there and get that. Just to pick up some free resources while we're here. I know a lot of this stuff, this foot travel kind of thing, kind of slows us down in the process of what we're doing and what we're trying to get accomplished in this episode. But it won't take that long. Look at there, we're gathering up some pure ferrite and stuff like that. All right. Carbon, we definitely need some carbon. I like to keep on top of that carbon so we don't run out. And our new multi-tool is doing an amazing job. Look at that, how fast it burns through pure ferrite. With our old tool, it would have taken us like 5 minutes and a half of our fuel reserves to take out a rock. Uh-oh, I think it said there was something close. No? There is a building over this way, so let's run this way a little bit. Hopefully we can get this waypoint. Look, there's some condensed carbon. Perfect. We can pick this stuff up. This is why I like landing on these planets. Every planet's got good resources. Some's got better than others. So I kind of like landing on these planets, and it helps us out. Especially when we need resources and materials to continue on with the game. But we're going to keep going this way. Hopefully we can get close. You can hear by the beep on the visor that we're actually quite a ways away from finding any bones. There's an animal over there, 141 units. Come on. Where are you? Right there. Scan that one. That'll get us one step closer to completing our goal. But we're heading to this building or this waypoint, whatever it is over here. Let's keep going. Go! A lot of jumping and a lot of running going on here. It's another beacon. Are you serious? We don't need to find another minor settlement, because once you find a minor settlement on a planet and you haven't visited it yet, if you hit this thing, it will tell you the same exact location for the minor settlement you just found. So watch this. Bloop, there it is. So it basically told us that we're looking for the same minor settlement, which is all right. But once you find that minor settlement, then you can find another one. There's another building over there. That's 400 units away. I'm tired of running these waypoints like this. Hopefully this one is an actual building. We'll go one more. I hope it ain't a beacon. We got to get this stuff done, man. Might have to call in the starship here and take off and go to another location so we could find some bones. That's a whole reason we're here. Look, it is. It's another beacon. Are you serious? It is for a minor settlement. I have never found 3 beacons in a row. That's absolutely ridiculous, boys and girls. And we're not any closer to finding bones on this planet. So I'm going to get up here, and we are calling in our starship, and we are getting out of here and going to a different location. This was a little bit of a wasted spot to land here. I don't understand why there's no bones here. Usually on planets with bones, you've got, I don't know, 4 to 7 bones in one location. But if you're not, look, it's 3.5 minutes away, even by flying with our interceptor. We can scan for other buildings along the way. Maybe we could stop at another landing pad or something. Hopefully find something along the ways, right? But I want to try and get over here as quickly as possible. This is how you, I guess, explore on a planet. Look, here's another spot. What's this? See how we're sliding? Woo! That's that, oh man, now we're in trouble. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't like that drift assist. That just, when you turn, you should be able to turn, not just slide along. Here's another waypoint. Let's land here. We'll get this waypoint. We'll pick up what's here. Maybe we can find some bones close by to this one, and that'll be all right. Because the whole point is to explore. See, it keeps telling us definitely back that way. What a shame. Get rid of that. Let's see. S-class module, please. What did we get? Nanites. That's all right. Some nanites never hurts anybody. We need nanites. Perfect. Hit that waypoint. Collect whatever we can. Let's do a little scanning here. We got a couple rocks we can scan. That's okay. We're trying to make some units on top of what we're doing. So, I mean, I don't... Well, look there. There's a rare creature. Perfect. That was 127,000 for that creature. That's nice. All right, and that was 5 of 7. I haven't seen any flying creatures around. So let's get back into our starship. We'll get out of here. I am going to do this. This flight assist override, I am going to take that and I'm going to destroy it. If you guys want to keep it in your ship, you keep it in your ship, but I don't need it. So we'll get rid of that. It gave me tritium and platinum. So we got a little bit of extra materials too. So that's nice. That helped us out. Let's open these things up and see what we get. Ooh, lemium. Let's take that. We'll throw that into our backpack refiner. That's a dihydrogen jelly. We can make a healing gel with that. We'll throw this into our starship. Let's come in here. See, lemium gives you gold. Perfect. So that works. Put that in our exosuit. And let's take off. I know I forgot to do a save. But I want to keep on the progress trail here. Keep moving along. Hopefully we can find a few more waypoints. We need to find some ancient ruins as well. So if we find like a monolith or something like that. Oh, right here. Look at this. Here's a plaque, an ancient plaque. These things right here will help you find your ancient ruins. That's what this is about. So when we stop here, we can get an ancient ruin, which will help us. Let's see, come over here to this little ball, and we'll hit this bad boy. The imprint of an ancient civilization was once absorbed by this strange marker. The story of the Viking somehow spills out in the language of my own people. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted, so it is decreed. The will of Herc commands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and the belief of the ancients. Let's seek help with the language. My knowledge of the Viking increases. There we go. So we learned the word Viking. And if we go into our expedition log, which is it? Phase 4, I do believe. And is it? Discover 5 ancient ruins. Let's switch to that quest real quick, and it shows down there in the bottom right that we got 1 of 5. So these ancient plaques will help you. All we need to do is go back into our quest log, because we're looking for bones in phase 3, but it still counts it as you find it too, so don't think you're not going to be able to find it. Let's see, is there anything else around here that we can collect? I mean, there's condensed carbon over there. Keep moving, keep moving. Sentinels want to see what's going on, what we blasting. You're not allowed to blast the rocks. Right? Okay. Let's get up on top of the hill, see if we can see anything from a distance. We just left that waypoint beacon. We are looking for that miner settlement, I do believe, boys and girls. That's what we're heading towards. So, let's get back to our ship. There's no bones in the area. Let's get off this planet. We're gonna have to run. Wow, look at that. Somebody built another thing for the 1600 meter. Look at that. There's a base right there. I can't believe they did that. That's huge. You could fly your ship into that and crash. Nice, right? So let's keep moving. Let's keep doing our scans. Maybe we can run across a couple more ancient ruins or something, which will be all right. Just stay on task, Dale. You can do it. What's that over there? I thought I saw something. Nope, nothing I saw over here. Okay, keep moving. Wait, there's a building over here, though. What's this? Because we want to collect the waypoints as we go along, too. Hopefully finding some ancient ruins and things like that. This is just a waypoint. We'll land here real fast and collect this. We'll jump out, grab it, hopefully see if there's any bones in the area. If not, we're going to have to do a lot of footwork and go find some bones. Because it seems like it's putting bones at least 1,000 units away. Oh, wait, what's that? Ooh, how far is that? 861 units to them bones. Perfect. So we're pretty close to some bones. We'll fly over there real fast. That's nice. That's what we needed right there, boys and girls. Get some bones. Look, there's a couple of them there from what I see. We'll land over here so we don't land on top of them, and we can excavate the whole site with our terrain manipulator. And we're going to use the big bulb, the big one. This way we can mine really fast and we don't collect much resources. So let's clear this section out. There we go. There's a bone. Got that one. Ooh, 770 years old. That's one worth a lot of money. Let's collect that one. Good deal. We got a couple more bones. Or we got a couple bones, I should say. Is there another? Look at there. Another 800 units away, boys and girls. Now we can jump in our starship. Ooh, there's a plant to scan. Sorry. We can jump in our starship and go get those bones. So that's why we're here, is to get bones. But if we can hit waypoints along the way as well, look at that. There's even a waypoint up here. Oh, there's our bones. We'll land here. And we know there's a waypoint just on the other side of this hill. So we're doing good. Hopefully we can get all 8 of our bones and our waypoints on this planet at the same time. Where did them bones go? Right over here. So let's go with the big bulb. Start mining that out so we can get our bones. There we go. There's only a couple of them here. I wish there was more. That's okay. Doesn't matter. It's money in our pocket, boys and girls. This is one way to make money, as you fly to planets that have bones on them. Look at that. 596 units away.
Toxic protection falling.
We'll mark that. Ooh, there's a goodie box. Let's open this up. Get some goodies out of this. I'm trying to get through some of the hard parts of this phase. We're going to try and knock out 2 Gek with 1 stone. Let's head up. Take off. What's our launch fuel? 30%. Uh-oh. Let's see. Where was that beacon? Oh, what's that? Look, there's a drop pod, boys and girls. An exosuit backpack expansion. So there's 2 buildings. One here and one right over the hill there, too. Man, this is a busy little area here. That's good. So we're collecting some good stuff. So we come over here. We come in here. I don't know if you guys hit these yet or not. So let's go in and see what we need. An antimatter housing for warp fuel. So we could put that in there. We need 10 sodium nitrate. We got that. And we need a carbon nanotube. And we've got enough carbon because we've been picking that up. We can make ourselves a nanotube. Where is that? We'll make a couple of those just because. There we go. Now let's hit this bad boy and open that up. And that gives us an exosuit expansion slot. And we will stick this up here in the top. This way we can keep expanding technology slots. Perfect. Let's see. Nope, it's not it's not a supercharged slot. We got that. Don't forget, before you take off, run over, grab these waypoints, because these waypoints are part of our quest line. So let's get this done. Hopefully we can complete a few steps along the way. Oh, look. It's telling us our bones are right over there, and we got that one marked already. So I was looking for, where'd that building go? There's a building right over there. That's 600 units away. I thought that was like a ruin or something, but there's a lot of bones around here too. Because you can see there's some bones there. So let's go over and we'll get these bones. We'll run by foot for this one. Isn't too far over here. Look at that. Our jetpack boost is working pretty good. I like this. This isn't going to take us long to get over here anyways. Just with our jetpack. And we did install that scatter blaster into our multi-tool. Oh, look at this. There's 4 bones here, boys and girls. This is payday. So let's mine all this out so we can get ourselves a big open spot to see how many bones we got. Look at there. Nice 4 of them. Ooh, that's a big one. Look at there. It's a yellow one. 1,799 years. That's $1 million bone fragment. And here's 2 more over here. 1, 2. We need 1 more bone. Look, we even get an extra bone because we picked up this spot right here. Perfect. Now we got the bones spot. Let's get that. Let's get this extra bone. Look at there. That one's worth a couple 100,000 units. Perfect. We're done here with that. Where is that building? That was over by our starship. Let's look around, see if we can find any other buildings really close by. If not, then we're going to head over. Oh, there's a rock we can scan though, right? Yeah, we'll head back over to our starship and we'll hit another couple waypoints on this planet. This way, we can finish that piece as well. But let's go into our quest log, right? We collect a reward for that. So that's a Supreme Mining Beam upgrade for our multi-tool and a pre-packaged optical drill unit. So that's perfect. We needed that. So let's collect that reward. Yes. Let's get back to our starship. We're getting through phase 3, boys and girls. Hopefully it doesn't take us too much longer to get the rest of it fixed. So we'll jump in, jump out. Now I know I saw a building. There it is, right over there. We'll head over that way to that building. And let's install this technology that we picked up. Where is it? It's in our exosuit. So we got a mining beam upgrade and an optical drill. So we'll put the optical drill in first for our mining beam. And this optical drill, what does this do for us? Gives us 50% more mined resources. That's perfect. We needed that. And what is this? An S-class mining beam upgrade. So we'll take that and we'll put that right there. And that will help us out tremendously with mining. We got a mining speed, an advanced mining laser, 15% mining speed. Look at that. 21% fuel efficiency, 43% heat dispersion, mining speed of 20%, and overheat downtime 16%. So this right here, this thing will never get hot and it'll mine really fast. So we did pretty good on that. That was a good reward for us to get. And look, we even got our Minotaur exocraft that we haven't even built yet. And that's somewhere in this solar system, not sure where. If we find a galactic trade terminal, we could sell these bones. Look at that, $1 million for that one. 500, $500,000 for that one. And another $250,000 for that one. Plus these ones are like 80 to like 200,000 a piece. That's nice. So let's get up and we'll head over to this building over here. We'll collect this waypoint. Ooh, look at there. It's even a landing pad. It's a manufacturing facility, boys and girls. That means we could go in and get ourselves a blueprint if we so choose. Which would be nice. That would help us out. Maybe get us a better piece of technology. So we collect that. We should be pretty close to the waypoints. I think we need 2 or 3 more maybe. That'll be all right. So let's go in here and let's see. We need to discover 3 robotic lifeforms. We need 1 more waypoint and we'll collect that. And that gives us our Nautilin equipment, our blueprints for our Nautilin submarine. And that'll help us quite a bit for the next phase. Oh, this is an abandoned building? Oh, okay. Let's go in here, take a look around, see if there's any goodies we can collect. This is something about this expedition. They took out a lot of the extra stuff. Here's a status increase, but we don't need that. The alarm has locked the terminal. A message displays itself letter by letter on the screen. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know what that says. The alarm shows no sign of stopping. I notice a wall-mounted security scanner slowly turning towards me. Now that we got a microprocessor, let's slip that bad boy in there, and that will override everything that goes on, and we should get a reward. I apply an override circuit to the security relay. Remarkably, my ad hoc wiring seems to work. The alarm stops and the terminal grants me full access. Normal operations have resumed, and I have access to the facility's main control panel. I should be able to alter production to my own benefit. I want a multi-tool expansion slot, boys and girls. Now, you can get a recipe, which will give you recipes for like your components, like your magnetic resonators, that kind of thing. You can get those parts and pieces, or you can get like geodesite or iridesite, that kind of stuff. I don't want that. I want a multi-tool expansion slot so we can expand our multi-tool a little bit more. So we'll take that. Bam. Perfect. And that used up our factory override unit. Now, if you look at our multi-tool, we can expand it one slot, but I'm going to save it for later. We're going to throw that into our starship. This way we got that for later use. Let's get out of here. We got one more waypoint to find. Let's see if we can find another building really close, and that'll complete another step in another phase. I don't see any. So let's get to that minor settlement, boys and girls. Oop, jump in, jump out. We're going to hit this minor settlement. That will be our last waypoint to hit. And then we can go find ourselves some robotic life forms. And usually they're in red star systems. If we can't find any in the red star system that we go to, then we will have to get some cadmium and install the next drive, which would be the Emerald drive. But that's still 2 minutes away. Let's fly up into space real fast, and then we'll pulse drive over there. I'll see you guys over there. All right, we're coming into the atmosphere here. We're going to hit this landing pad. We'll jump out, hit the waypoint. We'll check out the facility, see if we can get any free goodies, and that will complete that step of collecting all the waypoints. And I think that's in phase 4 or 5. I'm not sure. I know I've looked at it out half a dozen times. I still don't remember. Signs to Nowhere charted 12 waypoints. Perfect. So we completed that step. Like I said, we're going to be completing phase 3 in this episode, and probably parts of 4 and 5. So we're moving right along, and we're completing simple little steps that we need to do along the way. This is helping us out quite a bit. Let's get inside. Whoops. Come on. Did we get that? Yes, we did. So look at there. We got an antimatter. Now that we got that Atlas pass, that helps us out. Perfect. Look, a new multi-tool. Is it any better than ours? Heck no. Ours is better. There we go. What do we got? We can get some ferrite dust, cobalt. There's a little bit of copper. We'll pick that up. Why not? I know we collected that copper in the last episode, so we definitely don't need it. Okay, everything is taken care of in here. Let's get into our starship. We'll jump in, jump out, make that little save. There we go. Jump back in. Now we'll go into our expedition. In phase 4, we completed the Signs to Nowhere. So we get a reward for a Nautilin Advanced Equipment Blueprints, Supreme Submarine Drive Upgrade, Underwater Survival Blueprints. So we'll collect that, and that will be a leg up on the next phase of phase 4. There we go. So we got the Nautilin Chamber, which we need metal plating, crystalline sulfide, and salt. So what we need, oh, look at there, osmotic generator, which is a recharge generator for our Nautilin. high-powered sonar and a Tethys beam, which is a mining beam in our submarine. But let's jump out of here. Oh, look at there. Efficient water jets, oxygen rerouter. So we got everything for swimming in the ocean. Let's get through this. I want to jump out because I want to go back in because this is a trade outpost. And what do they sell at the Galactic Trade Terminal? Metal platings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get... You know what? I'm going to buy 10 of those. For some reason, I think we need them. I don't know why, but, you know, just in case. Let's take those. We got that. What's that? That's our Humboldt drive. That goes to our little submarine thing. So we'll take that. Whoops. We'll take this and throw this down here. I didn't want to install it. Look at there. Now we got multi-tool. We got backpack. And we got storage augmentations for our starship. Oh, we could have sold a few things here, right? No, we could have sold the Gek relic. We ain't got much to sell, honestly. All right, let's get back into our starship. Let's look at our expedition. We're going to go back to phase 3. We need to discover 3 robotic life forms on the way to Rendezvous 3. Now, I know between Rendezvous 1 and Rendezvous 2, there was a planet in between with robotic life forms in a red star system. But we don't need to find that system. We'll find one on the way to Rendezvous 3. Hopefully we can find a couple. So let's get off this planet. We completed quite a bit on this planet. So let's fly up into space. Let's go into our galaxy map. And the first thing we're going to do is look around for a red star system. And how do you know a red star system? They're usually colored differently than the other stars. And let's see, I'll find one. As you can see, any star system that has like that, it says Gek is the race in it. That means that it was inhabited or it was discovered by a life form. See this? This here is a red star system, boys and girls. And let's see, we'll fly to this one and see if we can't find some robotic life forms. There's what, 1, 2, 3 planets in this system. So that should be pretty good for us to maybe get the chance to find a robotic life form. So I'll see you guys there. Because if you look, I'm sorry, I want to get this information out to you. There's no race in this system, so that means it's uninhabited and it's never been discovered. So you have a high chance of finding a robotic life form there. If not, you'll have to go to a blue star system, which is an indium drive, and then you're almost guaranteed you'll find one there. But you can find them in green, red, and blue star systems. But I'll see you guys there. All right, we made it. So this is a gamma root planet, and what we'll do, the way you find out if there's a robotic life form in the system, first thing you do is you come here to discoveries. People have already been here, right? There's a 1,600-foot base and 4 other bases on this Arctic planet. There's a radioactive planet, and it seems like there's quite a few bases on this planet. And there's no bases on the poisonous planet, but we'll check out all 3. Let's go to this one first and see if there's a robotic life form on there, and you'll be able to tell. As soon as you land on the planet and you hop out of your ship, you go into your Discoveries tab and you look to see how many life forms are on that planet, and that will tell you. If there's more than 2 life forms on that planet, that means there's no robotic life forms there. So we'll land here. Come on. There we go. Came in a little too fast, didn't load in quite right. So you got to take your little time coming in. As you can see, there's birds in the sky. So that tells me right there, there's no robotic life forms on this planet. But we'll come here and we will check anyways. It shows 10 life forms on this planet. So this is not one. So let's get off this planet. We're going to leave as right away because I want to get through this. And let's go back into space. And we'll check out the other 2 planets in this system. I will see you guys at the next planet. I'm going to cut down all the extra footage in here, so maybe we can carry along a little bit faster. So I'll see you guys at the next planet. Oh, we got incoming comms. Let's answer it real fast. It was not always this way. We were many. We were one. We will be again. Let's ping the communicator. Okay, and that is the Frigate of the Damned. That was pretty cool. I wanted to stop there so you guys could see that, but we need to find... I was on my way to the next planet and didn't find it, so let's head over here to the Arctic planet and see if there's any robotic life forms on this one. If not, we have to get some cadmium, so I'll see you there. Alright, boys and girls, we made it to the next planet. I'm landing next to a cadmium deposit. Just in case there's no robotic life forms on this planet. Oh, there's a bird in the sky. That tells me there's no robots on this planet. Let's go in. Nine animals. Yep. So let's gather up some cadmium so we could finish installing our emerald drive. We'll do a little bit of scanning. Maybe we'll scan some more creatures. That'll help us get our animal quest. So we could take care of that real fast. Don't forget to scan all the plants and everything if you haven't gotten all your plants or rocks yet. But I'm going to try and scan up what I can real quick here. If you haven't acquired your traveling by foot for 9,000 units, you can do that by walking around looking for the animals that are on the planet kind of thing. Kind of do your little exploration thing. Hello Games sets it up in every expedition where you have to walk around and scan for animals, because that's one of the major parts of this game is scanning for animals, and it's the quickest way to help you get nanites. Oh, that creature's quite a ways away. Come on. Oh, what is going on here? I want to get that animal. Where'd he go? There he is. Ooh, there's a Diplosaurus over there. That's a big one too. If he's that big at this distance, those are huge. Cool. All right, let's get back over here by this cadmium deposit. We're going to mine this up real fast. I'm not going to waste too much time. So I'm going to mine this up and I will be right back, boys and girls. Okay, boys and girls, I'm back. I switched to a medium-sized bulb once I got enough cadmium in the inventory to install our cadmium drive in our starship. So we got 4 wiring looms and the cadmium to install our emerald drive. So we'll install that right now and get that taken care of. I'm not going to mine up the rest of the cadmium. It's just little spots here and there, and it's really not worth my time. I collected whatever extra cadmium I could so we could use it for chromatic metal. That's the only reason I mined up the extra. Otherwise, you won't need the rest of the cadmium here. So let's get in our starship. We'll jump in, jump out, make our little save in case we die or get attacked or something. You never know what's going to happen in the game. So let's get out of here. We'll head back up into space. There's one more planet in this system, boys and girls, and I want to check it out to see if there's any robotic life forms. If there is, I will let you know. Otherwise, we're going to another system, and I'll see you on the next planet. All right, boys and girls, we landed on the next planet, which is the toxic one in this solar system. So we want to get out of this. We want to go into our Discoveries tab, and nope, there are 7 creatures here. So this red solar system did not have any robotic life forms, but there's some life forms here that we can scan to help us along with discovering all those creatures that we need to discover. Hopefully we could find a few more here. There we go. Hopefully we can get close to completing that quest line, not to mention making a few extra units on this planet. But I wanted to let you guys know that we didn't find any in this solar system. Now that we got our emerald drive installed, we're going to an green star system to hopefully discover some robotic life forms. Oh, look at there. We got our 32 creatures. See that, boys and girls? We completed that step in phase. Let's go back to our expedition log in phase 5. So we completed that not alone. So that's creature pellets, facium, and supreme mining beam upgrade. So let's collect that. There we go. Now we get some creature pellets so we could feed creatures or whatever. I'm choosing not to. We'll discover another creature on this planet because that's 239,000 units. And we got a mining beam upgrade, which is perfect. We're going to do a little bit more scanning here. Sorry. All right, so let's throw out our nutrient processor. This is going to help us out. Shkaboink. Now we can come into the nutrient processor and take them food products that we got. We got Facium. We'll throw that in there. The creature pellets, we can throw those in there because we're not going to use them. The carbon nanotube, we don't really need that right now, so we'll throw that in there as well. We got our inventories almost filled up with a bunch of garbage. So let's pick that up, put that back in our inventory. Let's go to our exosuit. We got that mining beam upgrade right here. So we're going to install that right now so we can get that to be upgraded. Here we go. I'm going to set this down here, move this one over. There we go. Shabloop. And we'll pop that one up there. So that gives us a better mining beam. And then we get an extra 15% mining speed between these two. Otherwise, we could do the 50% mining resources. We can stick that one in there like this. Watch. Whoop. We'll flip this over here. Shkaboink. Now, between this S-Class module and this I can't even say that white. Got a little tongue twisted there. So between this one and this one, we get an extra 50% mined resources. If we had a supercharged slot, it would even give us up to 75 or 80%. So now our mining beam is up there a little bit. We need to do life support gel. Let's see, is there any other creatures in the general area? Otherwise not. We're getting out of here. Ooh, there's a hazardous flora. Hopefully you guys have got all those by now. I mean, this is phase 3. We're almost done with phase 3. There we go. Our launch thrusters are empty of fuel, so let's refuel that with the pugnium we've been picking up. There we go. That's recharged because we can't use launch fuel in the interceptor. So let's get back up into space. There we go. Let's use our galaxy map. And now we need to find a green star system. And I believe maybe, is that green or yellow? I am so colorblind, I tell you what. I can't tell the difference. But if you look at them, some are yellow, like that one's yellow. This one's definitely a different color. So we'll go to this star system and see what we can find. Otherwise, we're going to continue along the expedition route to find, oh, what did I just do? There we go. That tells us to come way over here to find something, the current mission to find life forms. Where is it? There it is, right there. That's where we need to go to find life forms, boys and girls. And that requires an indium drive. So we need to get a green star system where we're at. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to go back here. Since this is close to that location for robotic life forms. What system is that? That is Isager. So if we go to a space station, we'll find that on the portal map so we can go to that location. But I want to try, that's a little odd. There's a little reflection there of something in the space. But I want to try and go to an orange star system. And I believe this is one right here. So I will see you guys in the next system down on the planet. All right, boys and girls, here we are. We're landing on the next planet. I landed, I hope, right next to an emerald deposit. Nope, that would be uranium. We got to find emerald. So we can install our indium drive, and we need to find emerald. That's 1,000 units away. Let's see if we could find something a little bit closer. Not to mention, do a little bit of scanning while you're here. I don't see anything for emerald. Wow, I was hoping this was your emerald, but I guess it's not. So we got to go that 1,000 units to get that emerald. Where did it go? Okay, I lost it. Where'd it go? Right. That's magnetized ferrite. Uranium. Wow, there's a lot of creatures on this planet. Okay, that's magnetized ferrite. Let's look around again. Uranium. Magnetized ferrite, uranium, emerald, 1,000 units away. Wow, that's a long ways away. But we need to get that emerald so we can get to the robotic life form system, which is nice. That little squiggly line, hopefully there's some emerald here. I don't see any. Oh man, you gotta be serious, right? So now we gotta land, get out, and look around for emerald. There is no emerald at that location. There might be under the soil, but it's highly doubtful. We'll take our mining beam out and start blasting the dirt. I don't see any emerald here, which is a huge disappointment because now we got to look further for emerald. We need emerald. I don't see any around the area. Boy, this is tough. Emerald, 690 units. Not to mention I want to scan a few creatures while we're here. There's a lot of creatures on this planet. And that's extra money. But let's get back into our ship and we will fly over to the next location. We got to get some emerald. We need at least 250 emerald to install the indium drive. Once we get the indium drive installed, oh, look at that. That's just a little tiny deposit. That hurts my feelings, boys and girls. A little tiny bit of emerald. Just so we can go look at some robotic life forms and maybe get ourselves a pet. But you pull out your mining beam and you put it on, or your terrain manipulator, and put it on the smallest bulb. For these little tiny deposits like this, you want to get as much of the emerald as you possibly can and be able to install it. Once you get enough materials, if you take a look up in the top right corner, it'll tell you how much you're mining. But I'm going to mine this up real quick and I'll be right back. I'm going to cut this out. All right, boys and girls, I'm back. We're pretty close to completing this little emerald deposit. Hopefully it's enough. I haven't checked yet, but I think we did get enough. I'm just mining up the last few remnants of it. This way I guarantee we have enough, but you never know. Oops, terrain manipulator's out of fuel, so let's refuel that real fast. We'll get up whatever last little bits and remnants we need here, because I want to make sure we got it for sure. Because I don't want to have to fly around and look for another deposit. That would be pitiful. There we go. Let's check our inventory. What do we got for emerald? Look at there, 438 emerald. Let's install that indium drive into our starship. Now we can fly to blue star systems, boys and girls. We got the emerald and we got the wiring looms because I picked up those wiring looms at that minor settlement. So now we got enough to install everything. That's why I like to hit minor settlements, because that helps us get wiring looms. Space station sells them. I picked up something. I hit some kind of anomaly on the way to the planet, and it's just some gobbledygook, some floppy globe. It's contaminated remnant or whatever. Not very good stuff, but worth a lot of money. So we got some extra stuff to get rid of. We now got our indium drive installed. We can get back into our ship, and we're going to head to that location, that blue star with the robotic life form, and it's guaranteed life form there. That's why it marked it. So I will see you when we get to that blue star system, boys and girls. I know there's a lot of cutting and a lot of editing, but I don't think you guys need to sit there and watch me fly around, but I will see you there. All right, boys and girls, we made it to the robotic life form system, and took quite a few jumps and a warp hypercore to get here. So it took us a couple minutes. We'll go down to this radioactive planet first and we'll check that out and see if it's got something on it. If it does, then we'll collect them there. We need to get 3 of them, but on a robotic planet there's usually only 2 robot life forms, so we'll have to go to another planet. So let's check this out. We'll just land right here. Hopefully we can find something. This looks like a nice planet. Maybe we'll get something. So let's jump out. We'll hurry up and we'll go into our discoveries tab and look down here. 2 life forms. So there's robots on this planet, this Ypsilanaba. So yeah, that's a good planet. Perfect. Let's take a look around. There's one right there. There's a robot. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, there's 2 of them right there. Whoop. That's 2. Now, if you want one of these things are nice to have. I'll give this guy some food. We're going to feed him. Perfect. Now that we fed him, check this out. We could tug at his wires, and he gives us this chewy wires, which is nanites. But we can adopt him as a companion. I want him as a pet so we can ride him. So that's perfect. Cool, we got him. Now we go back in. Let's pet this guy. We got to pet him because you look over there on the right side, it gives a little heart and it gives a little wheat leaf. The wheat leaf is his food and the heart is his love or compassion or friendliness towards you. So the more we pat him, the happier he becomes. And then we give him an ion battery. Since he's a robot, he only eats batteries. So we give him a battery and that fills up his food bar. Now he's extremely happy with us as a pet. Look, there's our pet pellet that we fed him. Now he's our pet. Check this out. We can jump on him and ride him. Watch. Whoop. Look how fast he'll go too. Look at this. Look how fast he goes. This is better than walking, boys and girls. So we can go anywhere. Nice, huh? That's perfect. Now we can jump off. Cool, we got that guy as a pet. Let's get back to our ship. We need to find that third robotic life form. Now you can do a little scanning, material gathering, and things like that here if you so choose. I'm sure there's quite a bit of stuff around here you could look at and gather up. But I want to continue on with the quest line. So we're going to get off this planet since we discovered both creatures on this planet. Now we need to find that next planet with more creatures on it. So let's go back up into space. I'll see you there. All right, now that we're in space, let's go up into our Discoveries tab. And we were just on this contaminated planet. Let's look for another planet that might have synthetic right there. That's a high radio source planet. I think that's the one we were on, right? Let's see, what is that? Yeah, Ypsinaba. That's the one we were just on that had the robotic life form. And it looks like there might be, I don't know if there's any other, ooh, look at that, a grassy planet with activated indium. I don't know. That's the one with rings. Let's go to this Arctic planet and see what we can find there. What's on this planet? Or, let's see, we need two more. Let's go into the galactic map and see if it points us in a different direction. Our current mission. Yes, there it is right there, boys and girls. It takes us to a different solar system. So let's go to that solar system and I will see you guys there for the third robotic life form. All right, we made it into this solar system, boys and girls. And we need to look around and find out how many planets are in this system. There's a factory and stuff on that one. Somebody's put bases on that one. One other base. Let's see. I look for the base titles up there at the top of the pop-up window. Here hid the last mission creature and 76 other bases on a frost-bound planet. There we go. So we need to go to that Desdonal planet. So we'll find Desdonal, wherever that is. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. That's Kiont Omega. What's this? This is Siani Nino. There. I think it's a little tiny planet over here. So we'll head over there. See if we got enough room. Oops, what was that? That's an overgrown planet. Wasan. That's the big one with the rings. We got this little tiny planet right here. I don't know if that's it. Uh-oh, anomaly detected. Let's see. Look at that. That's a first spawn relic. That's pretty cool, huh? That thing is huge. It doesn't do anything. You can't shoot it. You can't explore it or anything like that. It's just an anomaly in space. But what we want to do is come over here. What I'm going to do is go into first person view in our starship. So maybe I can get a better, that's a spined moon. That's an anomaly planet. What's this one? This one right here? Nope, that is not it either. Where is this planet? Got to look around a little bit. There's one right there. That's not it. That's not it. Did I miss it? Was it behind this planet? Oh, don't tell me I flew all the way across the system. Yep, There it is. Desdonal Prime. Is that it? Yeah, that's a frostbound one. Let me look again. Yep, that's it. So we flew all the way over here for nothing because this one was hidden. So I'll see you guys on the planet. All right, here we are. We're coming in for a little landing. And we'll get out. We'll find this last robotic life form. Hopefully it's here. I go into the Discoveries tab, and yes, it is. 2 life forms on this planet. So all we need to do is wait for him to load in. There he is. That's our last alien robot life form. That's pretty cool. They got salvageable scrap on this planet, but I want to discover the other robot. There it is. Right there. And once you discover all the creatures on the planet, boys and girls, you get that nanite bonus as well. So let's go back into our Discoveries tab and hit this one. Somebody's already uploaded them, but we get 500 nanites there. So let's back out of this one. We'll back out into our solar system Discoveries tab. We didn't collect the life forms on the last planet we were on with the radio, or these guys, the robotic life forms. Jeez, I can't even remember what I'm telling you guys. So we come in here and we collect the nanites from them too. That was 1,000 nanites for 2 planets. That's pretty cool, right? So we got that. Let's go back to our expedition, and that covers that. That's a multi-tool class upgrade, Minotaur geoplans, prepackaged Minotaur AI pilot unit, Minotaur technology blueprints. So cool, we get a Minotaur mech suit to use as an exocraft and a multi-tool class upgrade. We've already got a B class multi-tool. Now it's going to upgrade it to an A or possibly an S. There we go. We got the Minotaur Geobay. Perfect. And we got everything to build that. And there we go. Our multi-tool is now an A class. Perfect. Whoops. Let's go look. Yes. Now we got an A class multi-tool, and we need to find all the supercharged slots. Hopefully it's not in a bad one, right? Look at there. These two, the bolt caster. Yeah. So we're going to move the bolt caster out of here, and we're going to put the scatter blaster in there because the bolt caster doesn't do as much damage. So I'm going to move things around here real fast. Here's the scatter blaster. We'll drop that in there. Watch that damage over there. 4927, 8203. Yeah, we're definitely moving this thing out of the way. Let's put our scatter blaster down here. We got to move these things out, up and out of the way. This is an S-class module. Now watch that. 9,000. 9903. That's perfect. Let's move our other scatter blaster module here and see if the damage goes up more. Look at there, 11,000, boys and girls. 11,000 damage. And then we got this Sentinel multi-tool upgrade as well. So we got a scatter blaster and a bolt caster in this thing. And we got a couple multi-tool expansion slots that we can use later. Thermal protection active. All right. So we got that. Perfect. Uh-oh, we got a bad storm coming in too, boys and girls. That's not going to be good. Hopefully it's not too bad. Scan a plant right here. But let's go into our inventory. Check our inventory real fast because we got that Minotaur upgrade, I do believe, didn't we? What's this? Prepackaged Minotaur AI unit. Yeah, so we got to put a Minotaur down at a base or something for ourselves. And we need to hit a space station. So let's get out of here and jump in, jump out, make that save before we take off. So we got our 3 robotic life forms. Now we need to head to a space station and fly to the 3rd rendezvous point. Since we are in a blue star system, boys and girls, there is no space station here. So what we're going to do is we're going to warp to the nearest system with a space station. So our expedition route, let's spin around here so we can see where it takes us. That takes us a long ways back that way. But if you look, we'll jump off of this. You see where this star is? That's our starting first planet. So we can go there and hit a space station and fly or use the teleporter to the third rendezvous point, because I went to the third rendezvous point solar system before I came here to the blue one. So you guys didn't have to watch me warp all the way back, because this is a, whoops, let's get off of here. This is a long ways back to the third rendezvous point. And look, we come all the way over here and we still aren't there yet. We got a long ways to go to the third rendezvous, boys and girls. So I'm going to use the portal and we're going to warp over there. All right, I'll see you there. All right, we're coming into our starter system. I'm going to hit the portal at the space station here. This is how I do this, so we can cut time out. If not, you will have to take your starship and fly all the way back to the third rendezvous, which is a long ways away from where them robotic creatures are. So it's a lot of extra flying through the galaxy to get to your third rendezvous point. So I kind of skipped a step, I should say, in the long run by hitting the rendezvous system and using the portal there first. You know, by jumping in and jumping out of your starship, you create a save point in that solar system. That's what I did. So we could get back to the starter system where we started on that abandoned moon with all the crazy worms and stuff. And we got our shuttle. So that's the system that we're in right now. So I came here through the portal so we could get to that robot life form faster. So now we can go back using the portal, go into space stations to rendezvous 3, so we can hit that planet in that solar system. So I'll see you guys there. All right, here we are. We're back in the rendezvous 3 system. Let's jump out here. We're going to run over to the Galactic Trade Terminal and we're going to sell some stuff because our inventory is full, boys and girls. Our starship's getting full. Our exosuit is completely full, so we don't have any room to gather up any more stuff, and we got quite a bit of money in our inventory. So let's go in here. We're going to sell items first because we don't have enough room to buy everything we might need to buy. So let's go in here. We got bones to get rid of. Where are they? Where'd they go? They're all the way at the bottom. Look at there, 259,000, 92,000, 121, 121. Look at there, Viking effigy for 25,000. There's $1 million bone right there. That is so nice. Look at there, another ancient bone, worn skeletal fragment, charred partial skeleton, 86,000, $500,000 right there, a convergence cube, and it keeps going up. Look, we got 15 million units and almost 5,000 nanites. We're killing it, boys and girls. Not to mention, if you have extra cadmium and emerald, you can sell that, and that will give you extra money. But I like to refine it into chromatic metal. So we're taken care of there. Let's go into our starship and see what we got here. If we got anything we can sell out of the inventory here. I think we do. There's a Gek relic. We'll get rid of that. There's that floppy globe or whatever it is. It's worth $250,000. We'll get rid of that. Perfect. I don't see anything else really to get rid of right now, so we're good with that. Perfect. We are in rendezvous 3 system. So, whoops, I didn't even purchase any of the goodies that were in here. Wow, I got a little excited and got ahead of myself. There's an emergency signal scanner. We need to pick one of those up for the next phase of our quest line. And this one here is 1.3 million. We got enough money to buy it. So we'll purchase that. And let's go through. We'll pick up some carbon. Perfect. Silica powder. Pugnium. The pugnium's for our starship. Facium dirt. We don't need any of that other stuff. So we're set now. Let's get out of here. Head back to our ship. And we will hit the third rendezvous point, boys and girls. And that will complete phase 3. So we did a pretty good job this time. We didn't take so long. A couple days or whatever you guys want to call it. I'm sure you guys are hollering at me through the video screen right now because I probably missed something and wasn't paying attention. But let's go into discoveries and see what planets are in this system. There's a bountiful planet with aggressive sentinels, a charred planet, a blighted, terraforming catastrophe, a basalt planet, and a parched planet. Wow. So we're going to the parched planet, and I will see you guys there. That will be the third rendezvous point. Okay, boys and girls, we're coming into the atmosphere right now, and this is a pretty mountainous planet. As you can see, there is all kinds of stuff around here, and I'm not sure where the rendezvous point is. The marker says right there, but I can't remember. Look, oh, there it is right there. It's up on the cliffside. I do believe this is it. So we will land here and see if this is it. Looks like a pretty busy spot. So that's an observatory. We still have to discover more ruins. That's part of the next phase. Let's jump out and see what we got. That's it. That's the third rendezvous right there, boys and girls. Perfect. We made it to the third rendezvous, and that completes the third phase of this rendezvous, boys and girls. So we got through this. We're going to check out all the buildings and everything. We're going to do all the little happy things here. Collect nanites, check all the plants. Look, the plant gives us like 30 carbon. That's nice. Pick up some free carbon. Let's go over to the other one, see if it's got anything inside of it. Nope. This one's abandoned and trashed. All right, let's get out of here. There's a damaged machinery right here. Let's see if we can get ourselves an S-class module. I'd like a free technology, please. Nope, we got some more nanites. Look at there. There's a technology module. We'll pick that up real fast. We'll fly out of here. Let's take a look around. Where's that waypoint? If you guys aren't hitting your waypoints, this is a good place to hit it as well. Where is it? Right over here? Yeah. Any goodie boxes? Hit the goodie boxes. You know how that is. That's free resources and the save beacon. Perfect. Now you can go in there and you can do your little technology thing or whatever. But we have completed phase 3, boys and girls. Let's jump out, make that little save right here. Let's go into our expedition tab. And phase 3 is 300 Quicksilver, multi-tool inventory slot times 3. So we can use those in our multi-tool right now, but I'm not going to use them. And it gives us runaway mold that we can refine into nanites. I will save the multi-tool inventory slots for a later time. So let's collect that. Perfect. We can upgrade it. Well, we could do 3. Why not? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then we'll back out. That way it gives us a little bit more room. And we still got some extra stuff here to work with. We'll take this. We'll throw this into our starship. Whoops. This here will stay in our inventory for the next phase of the mission. Put the emerald into our starship, the cadmium into our starship, along with those. We got a bunch of stuff in our starship. Look, we still got one multi-tool expansion slot for later. We got some backpack expansion slots and some starship expansion slots, which eventually, once we upgrade our starship, these little things will come in handy. Let's open that up. And we got a bunch of extra resources that are helping us out right now. So we're really doing good. We're well ahead of the game. And we still got a Minotaur and stuff to put down, plus a Nautilin base. Ooh, look at that. The ground is on fire. This planet is so hot. But we got that done. Let's look at the next phase. Wait, we got to collect a reward, which is a gnawing scuttler companion egg. I'm not going to collect that right now because I don't need that companion egg in my inventory. But if you want that as a pet, the gnawing scuttler companion egg is, excuse me, the little creature that you find on a derelict freighter. And in the next phase is when we go to that derelict freighter. And that's why I picked up this item. Where is it? Whoops, right here. The emergency signal scanner. So we can find that freighter in a solar system. And then we can explore a derelict freighter. So we got that done. We ground up some nanites here. We got an extra 100 nanites out of those 500 runaway mold. That's perfect. Whoops. Let's go into our inventory one more time. Let's get rid of this. Bloop. That's gone. Because we don't need any more runaway mold. That just gives us too much gobbledygook in our inventory. So we'll hold off on that. We got some scuba gear for swimming in the ocean on an oceanic planet, which we're going to go back to a planet near the first rendezvous point. There's a nice paradise planet back there that we'll hit, and we'll set up a base there, and then we can explore for the derelict freighter and things like that. So we got phase 3 completed. We got a few steps in phase 4. We need to discover a few more ancient ruins, and the rest is water on phase 4 pretty much. So we just got to find some stuff in the water and we'll be set. Phase 5, we've almost got half of phase 5 completed. So in the next episode, if things go well, I will try and complete the expedition phases 4 and 5 in the next episode, boys and girls, so we can get through this. I know you guys are anxious to see the end, and so am I. But I appreciate you guys stopping and watching this episode. If you've made it this far in the video and you made it to the end, why don't you leave the comment word of the day, heck yeah, in the comments to let me know you made it this far and watching the video, and it shows me who's watching and who's not. I appreciate it, but until then, if you guys like the video, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells, and don't forget to leave a comment. The more comments I get on my videos, the more it shows activity to my videos, and YouTube puts me out to more viewers just like you. So I appreciate it, but until then, stay safe, stay sexy, and peace out.